H.E.A.R.T is a missionary training program. It stands for Hunger Education and Resource Training.
H.E.A.R.T program is a program designed for third world development for missionaries to be sent overseas. It's one of the most rigorous programs I think that I myself have gone through. It's set up in a village-style atmosphere. Living conditions are just like that which you would receive in a third world.
The program is designed to help people cope with living in community, as making community decisions, making group decisions, team decisions, as well as dealing with some substandard, as far as Americans are concerned, living conditions.
What we have here we call 3 phases, and in the first phase, which is about a month, we're not allowed to leave the premise, and we have no outside communication with the world, no cell phones, no computers. We pump all of our own water from a well.
I like the simplicity of all of it, of just being here and not having a bunch of distractions and just being able to focus.
It's basically taking everything that you take for granted, like your running water, your ability to use electricity all the time, your convenience with microwaves, your convenience with real stoves, and just throwing all that away in some aspect and just adopting a new way of life when you're living sustainably off the earth.
That allows them some time to really bond as a community rather than spending their time talking to people outside. It also helps simulate some of the separation and some of the isolation that you go through with living overseas.
And then phase 2 kicks in, you have those things back, but it's more focused on the schooling, on learning.
And we do have a classroom, we have structured classes, and there is book work and everything like a normal class, but it's really cool because some classes you'll be inside and have a lot of discussions or debates on some stuff, but also you'll have a lot of hands-on stuff and going outside of the classroom and actually working on the motor that you'd been talking about in the previous class.
We take 7 classes to learn a wide range of things, from animals to gardening, nutrition, health.
We've been growing our own gardens and having to take care of them, and seeing that plants don't just grow by themselves. You have to work at it, you have to put in effort. You have to fail a lot to learn what it takes to achieve that victory that you're looking to achieve. And so it's really applying that, I think, during the second phase and managing it, where in the third phase it's really just about learning responsibility.
We require the students to sit down as a class and they make a decision about how they would like to govern the village. They end up making decisions about how the chores are going to get done, how the animals are going to be fed, who's going to do devotions, who's going to cook meals, and those types of things.
We actually got to take an urban missions trip. We got to stay in a women's homeless shelter where we got to interact with the families there. It wasn't just to see and interact with the people and help lift their spirits and help work around, but we also learned the inner workings of organizations like that.
And then this year we've just added an international field trip where we go overseas. This year we went to Haiti.
It was just awesome to see that all of these things that you're learning really are real.
I'm really thankful for the H.E.A.R.T program because we actually were there for 3 months prior to the trip, and since we did that and we learned so much, we learned just different aspects of the culture.
The only thing I can think of that isn't good for the program is the simple fact that it ends.
I know personally myself, I didn't really see myself going into a third world country, but after I came out here at H.E.A.R.T, I haven't regretted it since. I've learned things that not only can I use on the mission field, but just in regular day living. I can work on my own car by myself. I can sustain a garden by myself. It's just a real cool thing to be here.
Now that I've gone through the program, I may not be completely ready, but I'm definitely near and much closer to being ready to actually go to a third world nation and to work with the people there.
This place does separate you from the real world. It does give you an opportunity to see what it's like and to live sustainably. It does give you a greater appreciation of what we have as Americans, and it does definitely soften your heart towards those people that live like this, and it gives you a greater understanding and a deeper appreciation of who those people are around the world that live this way.
There's no book in the world you could read that will teach you the stuff that experiencing the time at H.E.A.R.T has taught me. I just can't imagine what it would be like trying to do ministry without experiencing something like H.E.A.R.T. It's shaped my whole being. It's not even just a semester of learning. It's really shaped how I'll live the rest of my life.